Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So things are underway. He's in a great position here. England with the corner, they're first. Cleared away. Tries to play it through. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Takes a shot! And it's a goal! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Goulet. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Spence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mendy. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Can he get it through? Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Kane.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spence. Spence going like a man possessed at the moment. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Now it's Kane. This looks promising. He's through here. Now it's Kane. Oh, he's burst through. Corner given. England have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Carvajal. Rodgers. And it's Kane. Great ball if he can get there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passes short and sharp. Oh, has a shot! Joanes, and that's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. Great vision. And he's cut it out. Not the most accurate pass. Rodgers. England are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Joanes. Menu. Konsa stood up well to him there. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Konsa did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's a real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Spence. Well seen. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. How would you review the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That is good alertness. Bellingham. Joanes. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Menu. And it's Spence. Watkins.
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Goulet. And the shot! And that was very necessary.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. Less possession, they'll need to have a very...
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Joanes. Lovely feet. Rodgers does well not to be outdone there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And no, that was never going to make it. Rice. Menu. Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. And they win it back again. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Tries one from range. Bellingham! That is brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It's all becoming so easy.
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. Bellingham. And no, he's seen through all of that. Rice. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Menu. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. England have themselves a chance from the spot.
Number 25.
So where will he go?
Number 17, Morgan Rogers.
And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So could they be onto something here? Some really good ball movement. And he's in Vinicius Junior! And it's there! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So now the difference is 3. Goulet. And here's Kane. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series. And the finish! It goes to show he is human after all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Chouameni. Mendy. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. For Valverde. And it's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Vinicius Junior clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze. Rice. And it's Eze. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! And the keeper has done enough.
Number 14, Henderson.
Quality ball. So that's it. It is all over. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
Balogun! Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Conte. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Dembele. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Diatta, and he's worked it through. He's got away. Balogun! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And there is your opener.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Real chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've...
Great chance! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
France leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Hangs in a cross. And that's out of reach. Not the most accurate pass. Showing good feet. It's a really well-measured ball. Incoming delivery. That's a sharp pass. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dembele. And he's forced to go back. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Diatta, he is onto this. Olise. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has a look up, and a chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Cherki, Dembele. This is a promising build-up. And here's Mbappe. Olise. And it's Chouameni. Olise. Chouameni was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Minamino. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
And that is expertly dealt with. Zakaria. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
France are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Olise looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe! Very nicely done. Salisu was in no mood for any of that. The counter-attack is a possibility now for Monaco. It's gone out for a throw-in. He's had it taken off him. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Minamino. And it's Golovin. Kante calmly anticipates. Chouameni. Ball played for Conte. Monaco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
France needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
60 minutes played. Tries one from range! And that's off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
No, that's been intercepted. Diatta. Olise. Conte. Cherki. Olise. Minamino. Diatta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. Out of play for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Chouameni. Upamecano. Chouameni. And he's in on goal. Oh, well played, well played.
Monaco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Balogun. Cherki. And it's Minamino. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Conte, spread out to the left. Mbappe. And it's Tchouaméni. Pass somewhat off target.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment.
That could spell trouble. Now it's Balogun, now it's Diatta. Driving through the middle, takes a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Attention, changement.
Conte. Tchouaméni. Libombe. Minamino. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide, tries to play it through. Thuram stood his ground strongly. Now who's going to be first to this? He is through here. And that has been knocked clear. Bout of passing. He's having a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Cherki really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Monaco really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, he's been caught on it here, and a shot! So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Libombe. 2 minutes to be added on. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Minamino. Now it's Diatta. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Chance for a shot!
Valverde is flagged offside. Inacio cuts out the pass. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Nunez. Threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bellingham does well to get it back. Played with finesse. Didn't quite work for him. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride.
Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Gonzalo Inacio. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Look at this.
He's having a shot! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. First quarter of an hour gone. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. It's a sweeping cross.
He tries a shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
Decent chance!
Güler made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Güler. Oh, sweet feet.
And he's had a shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Strokes it back. Mendy delivers the ball, and he's cut it out. Gonzalo Ramos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Joanes. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
That's Ruben Neves. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham makes a dash for it. And here's Mbappe. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there!
And they're threatening to fly away here.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior, he can run onto that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Oh, super ball! Is there any support? He might not need it. Matches Nunes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Ruben Neves. That's it, 45 minutes up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. The second half is up and running. 45 minutes to change their fate.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Arda Güler. Thinks about the shot, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. He's picked his way through. Backward it goes. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Conceição. Conceição!
That's good play from him.
Getting up there! Oh, off the bar! It's loose, and there's a race, and a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Güler supplying the width on this right-hand side. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Araujo. Ruben Dias. Ruben Neves. Oh, strongly challenged there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bellingham. Closing in. Great chance! And a neat finish! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Piercing, and with pin.
The keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that means just one thing. Match real chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Güler most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Número 25.
Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, played right into his path. Vinicius Junior! Pass somewhat off target. And it's Valverde. He'll try from distance! So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Gonçalo Guedes. Ruben Neves. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nice control. Cristiano Ronaldo. Gonçalo Ramos. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's fabulous. And he was alert to it. Portugal with their first corner. That's put paid to the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Great vision. Brahim Diaz looking to receive it in space. He is through here. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Oh, terrific save.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 19.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 18, número 13.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mendes ventures forward. And he welcomes it in.
4 minutos de compensação.
Courtois getting this one clear. Goulet. And no, that was never going to make it. Gonçalo Inácio. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nuno Mendes. Mendes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of